terror can halt. All lands will take flame with the fire of revolt. All lands will take flame with the fire of revolt.
Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer with voices so sweet. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray.
Working people of all countries unite. Side by side we for socialism will fight. When the world and its wealth we have gained, to the bosses we'll sing this refrain. You will eat by and by when you've learned how to cook and how to fry. Chop some wood, it'll do you good, and you'll eat in that sweet by and by. Yes, they'll eat by and by when they've learned how to cook and how to fry. Chop some wood, it'll do them good, and they'll eat in that sweet by and by. That's no lie.
When I was just a little thing, I used to love parades with banners, bands, red balloons, and maybe lemonade. When I came home one May, my neighbor's father said, "Them Marxists is all commies, tell me kid, are you a red?" Well, I didn't know just what he meant. My hair back then was brown. Our house was plain red brick like most others in the town. So I went and asked my mama why our neighbor called me red. My mommy took me on her knee and this is what she said. Well, you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. When I was growing up, had my troubles, I suppose, when someone took exception to my face or to my clothes, or tried to cheat me on a job or hit me on the head. When I organized to fight back, why the stinkers called me red. But you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. When I was living on my own, one apartment that I had a lousy, rotten landlord, let me tell you, he was bad. But when he tried to throw me out, I rubbed my hands and said, you haven't seen a struggle if you haven't fought a red. And you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. Well, I kept on agitating now, 'cause what else can you do? You're gonna let the sons of bitches walk all over you. My friend said you'll get fired hanging with that commie mob. I should be so lucky, buddy, I ain't got a job. Well, you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. While I've been agitating now for 50 years or more, for jobs, for equality, and always against war. And I'll keep on agitating as far as I can see. And if that's what being red is, then that's good enough for me. 'Cause you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. And you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red.
aller Frühe. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Eines Morgens in aller Frühe trafen wir auf unseren Feind. Eines Morgens in aller Frühe trafen wir auf unseren Feind.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invasore. E sono trovato e ho trovato l'invasore.
Und wenn ich sterbe, o ihr Genossen, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Wenn ich sterbe, o ihr Genossen, bringt mich dann zur letzten Ruhe. Wenn ich sterbe, o ihr Genossen, bringt mich dann zur letzten Ruhe.
E se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire. E se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire.
Schatten der kleinen Blume. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. In den Schatten der kleinen Blume, in die Berge bringten mich dann. In den Schatten der kleinen Blume, in die Berge bringt mich dann.
E tutti quelli che passeranno, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E tutti quelli che passeranno mi diranno che bel fiore. E tutti quelli che passeranno mi diranno che bel fiore.
Und die Leute, die gehen vorüber. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Und die Leute, die gehen vorüber, sehen die kleine Blume stehen. Und die Leute, die gehen vorüber, sehen die kleine Blume stehen.
E questo è il fiore del partigiano. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Questo è il fiore del partigiano, morte per la libertà. Questo è il fiore del partigiano, morte per la libertà.
Кони верст рвут наметом, нам свобода дорога. Через прорезь пулемета я ищу в степи врага. Анархия, мама, сынов своих любит. Анархия, мама, не продаст. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Застрочу огнем кинжальным, как поближе подпущу. Ничего в бою не жаль мне, ни о чем я не прощу. Анархия, мама, сынов своих любит. Анархия, мама, не продаст. Свинцовым дождем врага приголубит. Анархия, мама, за нас. Только радуюсь убойной силе моего дружка. И
да сбоку зелено, Колчаку за Урал ходить не велено. Колчаку за Урал ходить не велено. Как эсеры по Сибири загранично нас хвалили. Барыня, барыня, сударыня, барыня. Барыня, барыня, да сударыня, барыня. Разлюбезная эта власть, да надоела людям сласть. Барыня, барыня, сударыня, барыня. Барыня, барыня, да сударыня, барыня. Эх, яблочко, да сбоку дырочка, не дождешься ты эсеру жидилочки. Не дождешься ты эсеру жидилочки. Яблочко, да ты хрустальное, революция идет социальная. Революция идет социальная. Пароход плывет, да мимо пристани. Мы на фронт идем коммунистами. Мы на фронт идем коммунистами. Эх, яблочко, да оловянное. А Колчаковская власть окаянная. Колчаковская власть окаянная. Эх, яблочко, да ты прекрасное. Вот и к нам пришло до высокрасное. Вот и к нам пришло до высокрасное. Появились партизаны в шапках с лентами, затрясло Колчака да с интервентами. Затрясло Колчака да с интервентами. Эх, яблочко, да укатилася. Колчаковская власть провалилась. Колчаковская власть провалилась. Эх, яблочко, да крепкое, а советская власть очень крепкая. А советская власть очень крепкая. Эх, яблочко, да проливается, пролетается, разъединяется. Пролетается, разъединяется.
Каша белая, да шуба ценная. Если даже ничего, будешь целая.
united forever in friendship and labor, our mighty republics will ever endure. The great Soviet Union will live through the ages, the dream of a people, their fortress secured. Long live our Soviet motherland, built by the people's mighty hand. Long live her people, united and free, strong in a friendship tried by fire. Long may our crimson flag inspire, shining in glory for all men to see. Through days dark and stormy, while great Lenin led us, our eyes saw the bright sun of freedom above. And Stalin, our leader, with faith in the people, inspired us to build the land that we love. We fought for the future.
Brothers and my sisters all over this land.